Dude, it's literally in the title of the video. In Alamance County, North Carolina. A block ban deletes you. It's literally in the title of the video. Ugh. Ugh. Whew. I've literally been saying it for over a year. I'm in Alamance County, North Carolina. I mean, like, dude, it's just a block bannable, deletable offense at this point. I'm giving you my exact city where I live. God, what is it with the goddamn troll? Dude, I swear I'm just gonna kill these people. To be honest with you, I'm just getting tired of it. I'll cut the camera on. There's actually a decent conversation to be had. I mean, like, how is that not good enough? Alamance County, North Carolina. How is that not good enough? That's where I'm, like, confused at. And it's been over a year having to do this shit. Oh, God. Oh, it's so boring! You're so boring! Ah! You're so boring! God, y'all are boring. Like, dude, you make me want to kill myself. I'll be honest with you. Give me a gun, I'll blow my brains out. I just wake up angry when y'all try to poison me with alcohol. Just blow my brains out. It is boring. And I know that's going to be the cliche answer. Well, you're the entertainer. Entertain us. Yeah, but you're a dead crowd. You're not saying anything. You're over there, like, with your mind blown and, like, your schizophrenia tweaking the fuck out. Ugh. Where it's the same dumb-ass troll questions. Where are you at? Where do you live? Homie, I've said this a quintillion times, and if I had $1 for every time I said it, I'd be a self-made trillionaire. How I managed to get to 1 trillion times within a year? Yeah, that's what happens when you say it all the time for 8 hours, 14 hours straight when I stream. And there's other people, we ain't gonna talk to you because you're prayers. You're being mean and evil. Homie, you're over there raping little kids. Don't dare try to act like this is the equivalent of evil. Homie, you're over there raping little kids, bro. Trafficking them, raping them, harvesting them for their parts, putting them in McDonald's burgers. I mean, like, bro, I need to be reported. You need to be reported. You have 2 different accounts. You are boring. Your block being deleted. Go away. No, Your Honor, I blocked 50 accounts. Because that's the question going to be from the judge. Like, why don't you just block them? I did. They made 50 accounts, and they kept coming back. Like, Your Honor, I need to be scheduled as a class 0 drug. Because once they get a taste of me, whether they love or hate me, they can't get the fuck enough of me. They just want more. Here's a binding United Nations resolution for me. Trump's over there being a silly boy. I don't want to go to prison. Nope, you're a child pedophile. You should have thought about that before you diddled little kids. And Diddy's never getting out. There's going to be a retrial on that because he's in the files as well. Like, you could have looked like a couple of clowns. There have been a handful of clowns on the Jeffrey Epstein files. Nah, you looking like the whole goddamn circus, bro. You do it all. You want to know what's boring? You. That's what's boring. You want to know how unobservant you truly are? Like, bro, you couldn't even realize there were KC-135 propellers in the F-15 wreckage. I've had you point that out. And I've pointed it out so much now that you can't really regurgitate it without going, yeah, Matt said it first. I gave you a head start. Albeit I was telling people to shut the fuck up about this incident. And just be like, they're all dead, so no one's looking for them. Nah, homie, you got more than missing 2 pilots. Whether they got them all back when they got the 2 back, I don't know. But you got missing pilots, though. Like, you want to talk about that fact? Yeah, but I don't know. Y'all don't want to talk about that fact. Because that makes the Iranian regime look good. Not only are they able to shoot down an F-15, they're able to shoot down this, too. Bailey. Ooh. Hi. And I can't see your channel activity, so you're getting blocked, being deleted. Some Google, YouTube employee that I seriously do not care about at this point. Like, maybe if you didn't use my dead father's veteran picture and spam the hard R, I'd be a lot nicer to you. Same old shit, different day. Same old shit, different day. Should be off doing way more important things than where I'm sitting at right now, but I guess I gotta take it day by day here. Slowly but surely losing my faith in humanity. And that America's a waste of time and I probably don't need to live here anymore. I'll be honest with you. Whatever you're babbling on about. I'm gonna block and delete you. I don't even know what your little buddy Cherish in the background's honking for. I appreciate it. Hey, Bailey, you want to do me a favor? Can you ban that person? in the chat. I can't see them. Can you ban Private Army? I made you a moderator. Ban them, please. Someone just donated me $2 to let me know they're spamming in my chat, and I think they're banned on my channel, so I can't make them a moderator. Just ban that person. They're going to come back and keep banning them. Because I legitimately can't see it. They blocked me on YouTube. So, like, I don't know. It's like some weird bullshit, like YouTube, Google glitch that Google and YouTube are just aiding and abetting in. I guess Larry Page and Sergey Brin think money buys everything, and they can just keep getting away with this. Like, if I take them to court, I know they're going to try to buy the judge. So the judge just, no matter the evidence, just looks at it and goes, yeah, whatever. You know, I side with them. But money don't buy everything. It don't bring back a special forces unit from the grave, bro. So, yeah, you keep fucking around and find out, I'll fucking make you have a heart attack tonight. Nobody will know you fucking died or murdered. And it'll be done for free. It's not like I have to pay somebody to do it. I'm getting fucking fed up with the shit. And all these rich people thinking they're like in control. Like, homie, I'm about to introduce you to Bane. You're getting really close to meeting him. Your money and infrastructure were important until now. Unnecessary evil. No, because I'm dealing with the second richest man in America right now. Long story short. Literally, it goes Elon Musk, Larry Page, and I think Jeff Bezos and, like, the rest. Like Steve Jobs and all them, Bill Gates, it's all them up there. Now, it's Larry Page, number 2. I already know this dude's a fucking loser asshole. I just don't know if really Elon Musk has been to Jeffrey Epstein's island, but I feel like, albeit Elon Musk is incredibly rich, I still feel like he's like, I gotta say this loosely. I'm not trying to stroke somebody's ego or make them get an overinflated sense of, like, importance, but at the same time, I feel like Elon Musk, albeit he's incredibly rich, I feel like even if you were a janitor at a place, you could have a casual conversation with him. Like, over beers, ironically enough, if you were to bump into him at the bar. Here's the thing, though. Trump ain't even rich. He's broke. Everything he's touched, he's destroyed. I mean, dude, he's tried alcohol, airlines, education, a hotel, business, fucking reality TV. Fail, 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 fail. Fucking fraud college. Tried gambling casinos. Bankruptcy, bankruptcy, bankruptcy. Guess what? With more bankruptcy. It's like the Oprah show for bankruptcy. I don't care for him at all in any way, shape, or form because he's a pedophile terrorist that murdered my special forces unit before they got al-Baghdadi. Then was on live television back in 2016, literally on live camera said Russia, China, or Russia first. Russia, hack America. If you have 30,000 emails, release them. I'm sure it'd be mildly rewarded or appreciated. And then literally Katie Holmes, a reporter, is like, that doesn't give you pause to ask Russia, anybody, to hack anybody in America. No, it gives me no pause. Like, homie. And then went on Twitter and tripled down on it. No, I banned his one account. He comes back on several accounts. Allegedly, I don't know. He's somehow messaging on my channel. Someone donates and says they're allegedly messaging me. And I just can't see them messaging. And I can't block me and delete them. Because for some reason it makes no sense if I were to go to Mr. Beast's channel, for example, and like hide him or hide his channel or hide him from my channel, and then Mr. Beast were to do a live, no, I can go in there allegedly sending messages that'll go through, the rest of the chat can read, but the moderators, or I guess the moderators can read, but like, I don't know, the owner can't read. Unless they've hidden everybody from them. Yeah, and I stream off a phone, so it's not like I can have a chat bot, going for me, because, I could have that with some streaming services, but my phone can only do so much before it starts getting split. I got 50 megabytes upload, but that'll start splitting real fast, let alone 100 megabytes download, but that's at least the service I pay for when I look on their website and what they say I'm buying. So the stream shouldn't be so fucking laggy and all this other bullshit. Then he contradicted everything he said he was going to do. No new wars. What are we at? What are we doing? We're at war with fucking Iran and theoretically at war with Venezuela. I'm sure they're just keeping it quiet right now. Well, I am praying for death, war, famine, pestilence, and wild animal attacks and natural disasters in the United States of America and those they've corrupted. And it's happening. It's not like, usually it's one of those, oh, it's just a nutcase, it's another one of these fucking psycho vants, you know what I mean? They're just some Looney Tune. No, it's like the Rick and Morty thing with, dude, I don't know, he can pray really hard, because no, I'm being answered. And sometimes I do have to question whether or not when Jesus comes back, if I'm going to get ripped in half or not. Just because I'm being answered in a certain way, and Jesus will handle it the way Jesus is going to handle it. So, some people are going to be like, well, why do you make a dam break and wash away hundreds of kids, or dozens of kids? I don't know, bro. Maybe it was time for them to go home before they get raped. Jesus is like, nah, fuck that. It's going to look horrific. But nah, fuck that. Nah. Get a Jaden Williams. Nah! In there. No! I hate to laugh. It's terrifying. But that's the way I'm rationalizing it, because, how many more weeks here I'm going to have to tell people, you got people over there on the internet, all in TikTok, all on YouTube, release the Jeffrey Epstein files and hold them accountable. Okay, look, as you can see, you've been bitching for nearly half a century about this issue. Now, obviously, the midterms ain't gonna change anything. Your politicians don't give a fuck. So how about you convince the truckers, the boats, the planes, trains, and farmers to fucking protest? Homie, I get it, you broke, and you gotta work your 9 to 5 to pay your fucking shitty-ass plywood apartment bills. But, my friend, it don't matter. Come home. Who the fuck are you? You're getting blocked and deleted. Children are being raped right now. And you would cost America trillions of dollars. will have to bow the knee and answer. Homie, if that goes on for a month, you're talking about $10 trillion down the damn drain. It's an immediate cave. And that's why I say you gotta get the farmers, protect the farmers just in case they do want to go down the long haul. You need food. And then they can't fly anywhere. They ain't got no pilots. Some of them able to go somewhere with their private jets and Air Force One and shit like that. Yeah, sure. But like your commercial flights, no, they're all down. No one wants to do that. Nope, they would rather sit on the internet and try to be a political podcaster and just give me money and let's talk about it still. Like, bro, I'm tired of talking about it. Like, homie, I'm about to turn into a jinx and like fucking pray to God to blow up the nukes in America. It's like, Jesus, make them malfunction. I did that a little bit, and that one, that will happen, but it's a timer. Because Jesus is really looking at me on when I did do that one. Albeit it was starting to wane a little bit, because like my internet and everything else is starting to act up and get really funky. I reversed it, but at the same time, you know, Jesus is looking at me on that one and be like, bro, you understand that? Like, there's no rewind button on the radiation here. Let alone the blast of the going boom. You know, I'm over here trying to get your daughter back. That one kind of destroys the world. You gotta like take a big chunk of it out, and you can't go there anymore. I had to rework that one. Just like Helene, there'll never be another Helene. That was an accident. Like, whoops. You have to go to work? That's nice. I'm at work. I'm just getting kicked in the balls right now. Nutcracker! Albeit, yeah, life's kicking me in the nuts. I don't need to be kicked in the nuts any further than like Miss Minnie's already gonna fucking falcon punch me straight in the dick. Yeah, bastard. Oh! Miss Minnie, no! Not my Mickey Nuggets! Because she gonna try to play victim and everything else with this whole kid situation. I already know. My McGiblets are gonna get fucking crushed. Guys, I think it's time to run. Minnie's not too happy. I gotta use Mickey Mouse loose because some people, they'll be retarded and won't get it. It has nothing to do with somebody probably being narcissistic. The one I'm talking about is probably like, why the fuck's he referencing Mickey Mouse? That was never anything we ever watched. Have to watch out for Uncle Fester's crazy ass. Uncle Fester, like, run! Miss Minnie's mad! My only safety is laughter. When this does get back to that very angry, lovely lady. Sometimes I feel like Dr. Cox. You know what it's like to get chewed out for 8 straight hours by 3 underfed women? You know what it's like? Please don't incorporate yourself in my life. You don't want these problems. But That's not in the definition of, or, you know what I mean? I was about to quote the whole show of pulling your weight. Dude, will these car alarms stop going off? I don't really have to work several hundred hours a week, and my pay is about worse than the guys who break rocks with other rocks. But so far, I'm a happy camper. Oh. Hey. Well, there's other people in here. I see 5 other people in here. Why the fuck is no one else talking in the chat? Hello? Stop being a fucking soy boy, cuck, turkey tip, fucking jive ass piece of shit and get in the chat and speak before I kick you straight in the balls more than I already have. Quit trying to kick me in the nuts. That's why you're getting kicked in the nuts. That's what happens. You reap what you sow. Oh, we're being a bunch of soy boys. Well, you prayed for this. Welcome to freedom of religion, bitch. Fuck you and your administration. You're an administration of pedophilia. It's gross. Homie, if I was in a room with 2 bullets with Saddam Hussein, Hitler, and Trump, I'm shooting Trump twice. I'll put Hitler back in art school, and I'll never train Saddam. Problem solved. Trump, no, that motherfucker has to go. His own mom don't even like him. And I'll be honest with you, you know how hard that is to do? You know how hard it is to get your own mom to not like you? I'll be honest with you. Do you know how hard that is? Homie, I've done some fucked up shit. My mom still loves me. I know why his mom don't love him, because his mom knows he touched little kids. That's why. That's what it is. That's the only way you can lose your mother's love. Alright, this is boring. I'm about to go get more cigarettes. Y'all boring me to death. I'm over here smoking like a fucking chimney. Better picture. Oh, 3 people in here, no one's talking. Hello? Alright, let me take this moderator away. There we go. So they're not in here anymore. That's say you want the other bullshit to stop. You gotta kind of talk. Can't even have a casual conversation about anything, man. There's 3 people in here. I don't know who the fuck these losers are. Because I know one of them's a fucking troll. If not all 3 of them. All right, well, I guess I'm going to end the stream. I guess you're going to have to sit here and watch a bunch of sailors die because of Trump's stupidity. And then y'all start talking again. Just understand this was preventable. So, you want to be retarded? Go be retarded, I guess.